toothpaste. Hello, everybody. So, we just got back from Mountain View. Dr. Ferguson was kind enough to see us immediately. Oops. So, he had a foreign object wrapped around his lower right canine, so they removed that, and it looks okay underneath, which is great. He does have terrible gingivitis, so we're gonna have to start brushing teeth, but he was such a good boy. He was such a good boy. Oh my gosh, he just wouldn't stop purring, and he was such a good boy. He was so well behaved, and his ears would look nice and clean. And we discovered that his tail had been broken in 2 places, and is actually, you can feel right near the base, right here. It's quite crooked, but it's happened a long time ago, and so it's healed. So there's nothing to do about it, but he has a break here and a break there. Poor little guy. Oh, he smells the snacks. Hey, buddy. So,
I'm gonna leave now. I just want to say goodbye.
What?
I'm just gonna head out now.
Oh, you're not gonna come? Okay, all right, thank you.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Bye. Kimsey's accompanied us to vet. Hey, buddy. So he's got a little upper respiratory, nothing too major, but that's probably why his gums are so inflamed. What's up, Kittens Tiger? Oh, look what I have here. Oh, I know. Oh, this is potato touch. What is it? What is it? Pretty exciting. So, yeah, he's going to need his teeth brushed, and we did a feline leukemia FIV test, and so we haven't heard results back yet, but anytime you see that degree of inflammation in the gums, especially since he's not even a year old, that's one of the first things that we want to do is rule out some of the really nasty viruses. So we'll find out about that. We've been lucky so far that none of the cats from the colony have tested positive, but that doesn't mean that one day we won't get one that's positive. He was so good though, fresh from the forest, just purring away. Such a good boy. Who's a good boy? Like this. Like this. Why did you come up here? Such a good boy. Bloop. I think he likes to play with. He's taking it all in. So, from a socialization perspective, he's ready to go home now. We just want to find out a little more. We want to make sure that he's negative feline leukemia FIV, and then see how his gums respond to brushing. And that's probably, unfortunately, something that he'll need. Oh, hi, Sabine. For the duration. Hello. Oh, so handsome. Is toothbrush, just regular toothbrushing. at least 3 or 4 times a week, probably once we get past this. And it may be something that resolves once he's less viral, or maybe something that we have to do more with. But see, he's ready. He's so ready. Look at him. He's so handsome. He just is so adorable. He needs a neuter. He needs the second half of his. We are out of the adult revolution, but so I'm giving him a second one of these ones to give him the right dose. There we go. His ears have been cleaned. Oh, it's purring. So, this is a feral-born cat. We know that for sure. It's just each cat is an individual, and he has an exceptionally friendly personality, like Jingle or Comet or Mr. T or Hollybell. So his brothers have not had the same reaction at the feeding station, but he definitely is super friendly. Obviously, he's having a little snack. He just loves snuggled and being petted, and Dr. Ferguson couldn't get him to stop purring for a long time so she could listen to his heart. Do you want some treats? Big treats. Oh, look what this. Look at this. Treats. Oh, bless you. Bless you. So his name is Tiger. I've confused everyone by calling him Buffy. He is a boy, yes. He's definitely a boy, and he is still intact. If you can see, I don't know if the camera shows that far over, but he's still intact, and he has 2 very substantial testicles. So we'll deal with that at some point. Hi, Becky. Look, we brought you a boyfriend. Oh, she's super interested. He's purring and eating at the same time. We did get his nails trimmed. He did great with nail trims. He's very special. So, so we're gonna do PCR tests of these 3 tomorrow. We're gonna do one more round on the upstairs kittens, just as a final precaution after Noelle came back downstairs. Noelle and Elf are doing great. Hello, sweetie pie. You're so beautiful. You want to come see? We brought you a friend. We brought you a friend. A boyfriend. We're not worried about having him in here with his testicles because these 2 have both been spayed, so there's no risk of babies happening. I did return Pansy and Raven today because they made it very clear that they were not happy in captivity. We'll see what happens with them over time at the feeding station. Perhaps they will come around after having some exposure to us. We don't know. Pansy, they both ran off immediately, so my release video is not that great, but Pansy did come back and had a little snack, so I did not see Raven come back, but I'm not really surprised. I was a little surprised to see Pansy so quickly because they were both so not into being here. So it's been pretty neat to see how quickly we can distinguish between the ones that are receptive to humans and the ones that are just not happy. It's been nice that so far we haven't had like a really tough borderline case that we're not sure about, and it's nice that we can return the ones that aren't happy and we still have, it's not like a forever no for them, it's just they're not ready yet, so, because we can always bring them back in if they become ready. Like we did with Mr. T. That's what we did with Mr. T. So, oh, you're gonna do some exploring? That's your new friend Inara. She's so beautiful. Isn't she beautiful? So this guy is very ferocious. He gives Sparrow a bad name. So cute. So he's gonna get his teeth brushed. I need to get some. I need to get some toothpaste. But I do have a toothbrush. So Dr. Ferguson said that it's really the mechanical removal of stuff that's important. There's not like a toothpaste or anything that, not like with humans that you do like fluoride and all that stuff, but it's just mechanically removing food and bacteria. So should we try? Should we give it a whirl? And possibly also if his diet improves and once he gets over his upper respiratory and stuff, it's most likely exacerbated by a viral component like Koichi virus or herpes virus. Both can cause. Should we try let's try the little end. Do you guys want to see me brush a feral cat's teeth? Let's see. Oh, you're so handsome. So handsome. What do you think? He's like, are you serious? Obviously not. This is probably I'm gonna try to be super gentle at first because it's gonna hurt, I'm sure. Because his gums are pretty sensitive. Thank you. Thank you. What a good boy. Let me get your molars on this side. He's still purring. He's still purring. Are you a good boy? There. Thank you. Ferocious. Ferocious feral. I know that probably doesn't feel super good, but it will get easier. It will get easier, thank you. A little bit of bleeding. So that's all I'm going to do, just a little bit. And then I'm going to give him a treat. He gets a treat. You want this treat? He says, you betrayed my trust. Here, have some snacks. Have some snacks. Look, have some snacks. Good boy. That's a good boy. That was just like a little easing into it, but we'll try to do that every day. So, if anyone is interested in adopting him, he's great with other cats. I'm sure he would be okay with dogs, kids, you know, well-behaved kids. We don't want anyone pulling his tail ever because it's healed, but he doesn't exhibit any pain, but you know, we want it to be special and gently loved from afar. So yeah, so if anyone's interested, tinykittens.com/adopt, you can apply anytime, and once you find the right home, we can start making arrangements. We just need to find out about our test results, and we'll get a PCR back to make sure that he doesn't have ringworm, and then he's been vaccinated now. His first round of vaccines, he'll need to be neutered, but he's ready. He's ready. So it's a big relief to have him in and safe. We always worry, every time we drive up to the feeding station, we all worry about if we're not going to see someone that day. And so it's a relief to have him in and safe, and I can't imagine we would have any trouble finding him a home. He's such a delight. This is just like a few hours from the forest, and he's already been to the vet. So if you can imagine him being this awesome just a few hours after coming in, this is going to be a wonderful cat. Fixed. Oh, is the ledge cam tilted funky? So yeah, so he's one of the ones that at the feeding station we do work with the cats there, and so any that are bold enough to approach us, or any that respond to play, we play with them with toys. We try to socialize so that we can bring them in. Some are not receptive, like Inara has not been receptive at all. She's not been interested in playing. She never comes close. So that's why we're also surprised that she's done so well here. She's always been on the periphery and extremely skittish. And so for her to be doing so well here is quite fascinating. And Satine we didn't know. So we didn't really have a relationship with Satine before she came in. So this has been quite interesting. So Tiger would be great in a home with other cats, without other cats, as long as he got lots of attention. But I think he would enjoy having other cats around. He's quite playful and less than a year old. So he may grow a little bit more, but I don't know that he'll grow too much more. We don't know what happened to him, why his tail was broken in 2 places. So we don't know when that happened, or he must have been little though when it happened. So that would have happened before he started showing up at the feeding station, because he's not had any sort of injury since we've started seeing him. Hard life for these guys. Oh, the shelf. I think Kim did something to the shelf to make it stick this time. I don't know what she did. I do need to get my camera though, because I need to take a picture to post on the Facebook. Pretty sure it was the tiger button. Are you going in the barrel? These guys are, I took the ones that didn't like back.
Yeah.
Now it's just tiger buttons like purring.
Oh, really?
Yeah, these guys are all big. They're
Are they?
being more like this.
Oh, really? Oh,
But
really?
then she's off.
Yeah. Clean suit.
Technically I should wear gloves, but
Do I have to wear a hat?
no, you don't have to. These guys aren't systematic, but yeah.
So those two still are, right? How is that possible? After all this time?
I know.
And the others aren't?
I know. I'm baffled by that. They don't swear up here. So,
Yeah, it's a bit off.
I know. These barrels are 5 all.
Yeah. So what time do you get home?
Like,
Well, it's normal probably for you, but the traveling part of it was
yeah,
probably. Yeah.
but it was good.
Yeah, well, we were watching this morning, and you did a little update. So, are you going back in 3 months?
Hopefully.
Was he like optimistic, or?
Yeah, I mean, well,
I kept waiting for you to drop the other shoe this morning. I was thinking, oh, there's gotta be. I don't know. She doesn't sound really.
no, well, 25%. Yeah.
Oh, really?
And because he is a college like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And if not,
I have no control over it.
yeah.
So I can keep trying to like engage to do it, but
So then if we don't.
then we have to go to plan B, which is either leaving implants into femur or leaving them at loose for a while. So he didn't think that just amputating about the knee would be any better than leaving him as is, but there are going to be problems problems associated with feeding methods. So that's going to be a whole other decision. Hi. Look, everybody. It's Linda Tyler from Delta Elementary School. Holly Elementary School in Delta. So in here is Inara. She's not only beautiful, but also very sweet. Hey, congratulations, friend. She's like, oh, it's not very pretty in here.
And so Tiger what is his actual name?
It's Tiger, but
It's
I started calling him Buffy and then I confused everybody.
And he just came today?
Yeah, just a few hours ago.
Wow.
And then we took him right to the vet because he had a foreign object, totally engulfing his lower canine. Oh, Jackie, what are you doing? And so, I need to take a picture and put it on the feet. Hi, put it up. Oh, are you so handsome? He's a good boy. He just got some evolution. Hi. See what a good boy he is? Look at you.
Oh my goodness, look at him.
I know,
He's
very-
beautiful. So is he related to Mr. T?
It's certainly possible. The genes
Like,
run
who
strong.
isn't?
I know. Those gingers, they certainly are, well, you'll see he has very capable testicles. Look, are you keeping at me? See, she's pretty like mistletoe, but she loves to be petted. Yeah. Hi.
I've seen you on the camera. You're very, very, very friendly.
She's very adorable. I need to get a photo of you. Your nose is wet like you've been eating snacks. Isn't it? Oh, hello. Go on. Poor Tiger's tail is broken in 2 places.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's healed, but at some point in his life,
I thought that 3D CT scan was awesome, especially
was
to
so
look at
cool.
the tail. I didn't realize it was segmented like that.
Oh, yeah. I know, that was super cool. That was really amazing. I think we'll be getting some more of those, like some more shots.
Oh, that'd be good.
I think so.
From different angles.
Yeah, I think so. Hi. Oh, handsome. What a handsome boy. Who's so handsome? Yeah, so, because it's hard to tell from, it was really neat though to be able to see actually what was going on in there. And
Yeah, it's amazing what they can do now.
yeah, I don't know about his hips.
Hi.
Have some issues.
Well, it's interesting because one of the kids said, "Look at the kneecaps. Are those the kneecaps? They don't look right."
Yeah, that's amazing that they would pick up on that.
And I was like, I don't know.
I know, it's I didn't say much while they were discussing. I was like, ooh. there are some things that are obvious, but like I would have never noticed the hip subluxation in the foot.
No, that wasn't that noticeable to me. But the kids picked up on the kneecaps, and then of course the shorter stump that has the
And that's
gray
the-
area in it.
Yeah, and that's more from the angle. Like it's not actually that much shorter, but the angle makes it look a lot shorter.
Yeah, well, we wondered about that. 'Cause
Yeah.
they were saying that. Well, how it looks like he was lying down. So, is it the angle because you can't see both of them the same way?
Very smart kids. Very smart.
Oh my goodness, you are a nice kitty.
Are you so handsome?
So I guess Cassidy must be pretty tired today.
He's
sacked out.
He got really excited to see
The teens.
the teams, yeah, and then he's been napping. So I stretched him twice a day. I'm gonna try now to do more frequent stretches for shorter periods of time and see if that has any effect. And then I have to try to get him to like set up a little obstacle course for him to try to see if there's anything that he will do that will encourage him to flex his knees voluntarily. But there's no like roadmap or like there's no instruction manual or nobody's done it before, so
Yeah.
there's no information about what might work.
You're
well.
breaking new ground.
Yes, breaking new ground. So
You're an explorer.
I know. I know, cat explorer. Yes.
We actually Skyped with an explorer in England.
Oh.
Yeah, he climbs mountains and paddle boards in the Arctic, and
Oh, that's
it was
cool.
very exciting. And it was really interesting.
Mm-hmm. Skype.
And there you are. You are an explorer too.
Explorer.
Hello. Oh, Mr. Buffy.
Tiger Buffy. Oh, he's so handsome. He's very handsome. So we're down to 3. I released the 2 today that were not enjoying life here. And then,
Some kitties, I think, are just happier in the forest.
yep. Which is totally fine, because we can't find homes. We couldn't find 200 homes if we tried. That would take like years.
So I see Joy's got a Facebook page.
Yes, she's
That's
going
exciting. When is she leaving?
to be determined.
Oh, okay.
Because they're going to, she's going to, well, I'm pretty sure she's going to Oregon.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Exciting.
Right. And then I need to start getting back to people about the adoptions.
Oh my gosh, that jingle. He's lying in my lap. He's giving me the, take me home.
I know.
And I'm like, oh, I want to take you home so bad.
I know. He's ready. He is ready to
He's
go.
ready to go. You can tell.
Yeah. So, well, now that he's neutered and he...
Oh, he is
just,
neutered.
Yeah, he just got neutered on Monday.
Oh, good.
So we can make that happen. So, and I think he's moving to Seattle or something.
Oh, really?
I need to review my list because my brain is full of all sorts of things right now. So I need to do some catching up tonight. Buffy Tiger.
Have they been going outside?
No, we were letting Sakina and Shiloh out, but it seemed to
Aggravate them?
they kind of like regressed. They were not. I think it made them just want to get out more.
Yeah.
And if we're trying to socialize them, I think it would be great for like pregnant cats if they're stressed as like a stress
Mm-hmm.
relief. And then like once they're like if it was just Tiger Buffy in here, I could probably try opening it again and see what they think because oh the weather's not very nice. But maybe tomorrow we'll see.
Yeah. No, I can see that would be, it might be more stressful for them.
Yeah, it's kind of
Because then
piled up.
they smell it and they remember.
Yeah, but they can't go.
And they
have to
can't
come back
go.
in. Yeah. it's
You
kind
are
of-
so nice.
Sure.
He's alright, you should come out. I checked his face incision today and her ears. She's very beautiful. And she had her nails clipped.
Oh.
Her first pedicure. She's doing really well. Satine. I wonder if Satine will come down.
I wonder if Tiger Buffy would like to be on there.
That's some high-tech cabling you've got going there.
I know. Hole in wall and duct tape. Yeah. What do you think about your room?
So did you just scoop him or did you actually have to trap him?
No. He was easy. He can be picked up and stuff. He just went right into that thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep. And then I had a surprise guest in a second crate
Oh.
in the back. I loaded them both in the back of the van. Was just taking off my mud boots, and the crate totally like failed.
Oh no.
And
They escaped?
Yeah. Hi. How are you? It was a big bummer.
boy. A very small tail.
I know.
That's a short tail.
It's broken. You can feel the break at the base of his tail. You'll be able to feel very distinctly.
He's like, oh my god.
And then he has one that's slightly less distinct at the end. Oh, Linara, you're so special. Aren't you so cute?
You look like mistletoe. That's the team.
So I know she does. She totally does the same.
Do these two know each other?
I'm sure that they have in the past met, but I think she's probably been here long enough to not necessarily.
Oh, bless you.
Oh,
Bless
sneeze
you.
in your friend's face. Look, he's super social though, so I won't be surprised if he tries to make friends with one of these two. I think Inara's a little more solitary, so she likes to stay in the crate. She likes to stay in the crate. It's safe in there. Oh, too much petting. Too much petting. Too enthusiastic. It's okay. Do you want some snacks? What about snacks? We'll have some makeup snacks. She gave me a
He's
little.
purring.
Yeah. He was purring at the vet.
Oh,
He
really?
was like, yeah. He's not what you think of when you say feral. He's former feral, but he did used to be a feral. He started off a feral, but he's so sweet.
You are sweet. Very sweet. Oh.
He's a good boy. Good.
I can't believe the difference in Elf. Oh my goodness.
I know, right?
She was all over me.
Yeah, she comes out.
She comes out. She was all over me. She was climbing in my lap.
It's so exciting.
It is exciting.
I know.
Because I knew she had it in her.
Yeah, yeah. You know that she like wanted to so badly, but was just so scared. And now she's doing so great. It's pretty awesome. Oh, did you like that snack? You did, ate it. You want some more? Yeah.
Is she on meds for her snuffly nose?
Yeah,
Okay.
but unfortunately it's viral. It's mostly viral.
Oh, really?
But she has a secondary bacterial infection, but
Oh.
it's caused by virus, so nothing we can do about that. But except wait. And it takes forever. Do you want here's some snacks?
What a good boy. What a good boy. Oh, yes.
Oh, that's tasty. Oops. I dropped it. Oh, such a little baby hair. Yeah. So you had a half day at school? Or you just
No,
got
we
out
get
early?
out early on Wednesdays.
Oh, that's nice.
But I was texting with Kimsey's last night, and she's like, oh, you need to come out and see Elfie. You're not going to believe it. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's an early day tomorrow, and I have a car.
Perfect.
Then I texted my husband and said, I'm going to get some kitten therapy. And he said, that's what happens when we give you wheels.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, kitten therapist is the best. I hear Buffy purring from down here. What is happening? We should go get it.
We don't have that in the forest.
I know. We actually do have some of those in the forest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't have that kind because it's too wet right now. But we do have lots of little toy things. Oh, she's so sweet. She's so sweet. She likes her little crate though.
Yeah.
It's safe in there. Safe in there, isn't it? Good girl. So hopefully we'll be able to find homes for these three. Inara and Zepine are not quite ready yet.
No.
They need a little more work, but Tiger Buffy is ready. Except he needs his teeth brushed because he has gingivitis.
Oh, really? So will you take him in to get that done, or are you gonna try that yourself?
Yeah, I just did it. For
Oh,
the
did you?
He's pretty good about it.
He's pretty good. Feral toothbrushing.
Cassidy needs his toothbrush too, because he has teeth. Not nearly as bad.
You wanna come to my house and do my cat's teeth? Because I can't even cut her nails.
Yeah. I don't know. Cassidy's not going to enjoy it either. I haven't done his yet. He's not going to be into it. I wonder if I can duct tape that shelf on. I don't know if Kim did anything to secure it up there. Because it keeps falling down.
Oh, really? You need a couple nails through the shelf.
I know,
Down
some
the
sort
bottom.
of proper.
My husband actually made one that, because I was gonna buy one,
Oh.
and he actually made one that actually snaps right into the window ledge, the existing window ledge.
Oh, that's fancy.
It is fancy. So, because we have California shutters on the front of the house,
Oh.
so we took one of the shutters off,
Yeah.
and then we snapped this in place so she can look outside.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, except she has to be recarpeted all the time because she
Oh.
rips it apart.
Yeah, I guess that would happen. Oh, it's a puppy. The hands on. Are you gonna hang out up there all night? Get a time to beat out?
I'm gonna wait till we leave.
I know, they only need some. He'll probably liven up the joint. Hi, sexy. Oh, sexy. You're so pretty. Are you gonna get lonely without your little friend? Oh, look, your new friend. Are you gonna be nice to your new friend? Oh, he's still got the ear bites. Come meet your new friend. This is Sexy, not Sexy. This is Tiger. He's your new best friend.
Buffy's a good color for him. Because he's buff.
I know. Bumpy. Oh, he just got it. Oh my goodness. That's just Sexy. That's just what she does. She sends mixed signals. Mixed messages.
How many days has she been here?
2.5 weeks, I think.
Oh, okay.
Inara's been here 1 week. Maybe she's only been here 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 1 week, 2 hours. We go in reverse order of friendliness. Oh, you're so nice. What's this now? You just need to do your itch. I'm thinking about this. Where's the baby? I don't know where I set it up. He's more interested in snuggle. He's not a very good feral. He did start out feral though, for sure. You do know that. I feel like other TNR groups watch us and are like judging us and saying that like we have no idea what we're talking about because we're obviously not a feral cat. Well, they're not now. They were though.
Maybe they just don't have the same magic that you have. And Kim sees.
Or spend the ridiculous amount of time.
Well, there's that too.
Is he gonna push that mouse off the ledge?
Make room for himself.
I know, I feel like he's thinking about his next move right now.
He's trying to decide if, he lays down and tries to cuddle with her,
I know.
what she's gonna do.
Your move, Satine.
Oh, and the leg goes down.
That will be fun to watch. It's fun to watch when we're not in the room too, how they interact. Because he's pretty confident, so I assume he'll be exploring and getting in trouble. Oh, he just got punched. He just got a smack.
I think that's a no for cuddling. At least for the time
I
being.
know. He doesn't seem to have taken the hint though.
Have you heard about Holly?
Yeah, I did. They haven't made a Facebook page yet, but she said she's going to.
Is she doing okay?
Yeah, she's doing great. So she took her a couple days,
Yeah.
and then
Because they have another cat, right?
they do.
Yeah.
And so it took her a couple days before she was like not hiding, and she's eating and drinking and playing and everything and purring. And so then they waited a couple more days, and then they introduced them slowly. And they said she growled once, and then they started playing together, and it's been good so far.
good.
So I know I was super happy to hear that.
Yeah.
So I was you're always a little worried when you
Yeah.
sit in the home and then you don't hear anything, and you're
Yeah.
not like 100% sure.
Well, and then
But-
last night when Kimsey's put those pictures on Facebook, I thought, oh my gosh, that looks like Holly. So that's why I was texting her. That's not Holly in there, is it?
I didn't even-
Because it looked like Holly. It looked more like Holly than it did Joy.
Was it Joy? Pictures of Joy?
Well, there was pictures of Joy and then Comet and
Yeah.
Mistletoe, but then there was a picture of, I don't remember who was in the picture, but I thought, that doesn't look like Joy, that looks like Holly. So I texted Kinsey's, what happened?
Why is Holly now?
She goes, no, it's Joy. And I said, oh, she looks like Holly.
I know, that's why Joy even came in the first place, because I thought maybe they were related. But yeah, they have really good homes, so
Oh, good. I'm so
I just
glad.
need to get back to people and make arrangements. And now that we've gotten all the neuters and stays are done up there. We have to do one more PCR test just as a precaution. And then they're ready to go. So that's good. Oh, you are so cute. Are you ever gonna come out? She does come out sometimes. She's very cute. She's very cute. So anyway, that's good. So it's exciting. New guest. Want a treat? Want a taste?
Is there a special pet toothpaste?
There is actually, but its only value is because it tastes like chicken, so it's
Oh, I was gonna say,
something
yeah.
that they like. It's mechanical removal of the gunk that is beneficial to them, so
Oh.
I need to get some toothpaste, but I tried brushing just with some water. Just to start getting him used to it. Just to start getting him used to it. So time for another round of calf stretching. Start this again. So that when I can just arranging.
Have a good night. See you again, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, it's okay, don't get too close to her.
Yeah, she hasn't done anything aggressive yet, but I do get the sense that if she was pushed, she has it in her, but she hasn't done anything. So, and in ours,
I'm sure she's like Mistletoe, right?
Yeah, Mistletoe though, I never really got like the sense that she would do anything. Like her little hisses were not really serious
Mm-hmm.
in any way. I feel like some of her hisses are a little more like serious. She hasn't done anything yet though. And Inara has her little, she's had a few little, just out of nowhere, like Kinsey was petting her and was going to give her a kiss and she went, just out of nowhere. So she's got like a kind of a
Don't get in my face.
Yeah, like she's got a line.
Yeah, oh, look, look.
Oh, you don't like it? I'll just put my butt right in the face. There you go.
Oh, Nessie.
That's cute. So adorable. So handsome.
She's like, how far into this corner can I get before I fall off the shelf?
I bet they'll be like playing by nightfall. Maybe. And then like this, so there's a little more space. Little for playtime. They have like 5 billion toys in here. That's good, the pile of toys right there. There. Ooh, that's fun. And check this onto that
In case you go for a prison break.
No prison break.
Break down the door.
I know.
Don't look so worried. It's okay.
I'm just gonna take this out.
Do you want all this stuff?
I will figure out toothbrushing. This is the, oh, it's the lights up this way. And the front porch for your tent. And some toys. Can't get rid of that in the way. This thing comes out. What else? These can stay. Toy. This is coming out. Okay. I can take it.
So the golf thing is going really well.
Oh, good.
Their goal was to participate more.
That's adorable. That's adorable. Is that goals they set for themselves? Did they set that goal for themselves?
They pick their own goal.
Oh, okay, okay.
They pick their own goal, and so a lot of them, because honestly, I have like 16 students. So I thought, yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing. Have you tried this before?
No.
I'm just gonna make one more adjustment. We'll see if the camera gets taken down.
Not in such a specific way. Regular direction.
Like keeping track of results and all that stuff.
Self-evaluating. And what's up? The goal is to know what to participate. So because, and you know what, this is amazing, like I said to your mom, the fact that she actually has this self-awareness is what she says, is when I put up my hand, I'm so excited because I
adjusting to that make it better. All right.
My husband is.
Hold on. Here.
Oh, no. Yeah, so tomorrow we have, actually, we have student-led conferences, so parents come in and kids show them their work. Yeah, but I have to be there, but it's really, I'm just supervising. They have an agenda and. No.